What's going on, everybody? This is the Wisdom Matrix, and this video is about crystallized versus fluid cognition. Basically, what this means is that crystallized intelligence is where you're actually working with what you already know. Like, say, if you're trying to solve or trying to put something together, you're trying to do it so based on what you've already known, what you've already looked at. And this partly, I believe, has to do with has caused a lot of dogmas to some extent, because people are using crystallized intelligence. Not completely, there's more involved, but this is part of why crystallized intelligence, this is part of what causes it, or what causes dogma. There's more involved here, and I'm not saying that crystallized intelligence is bad. It can be useful, but over emphasis on crystallized intelligence can be a problem. Another part of this is called fluid intelligence. This is basically working with what's in reality right now, in this current moment, to try and figure out something or whatever it is. And to overuse this could be a problem too, because you might ignore past data that might be important in this particular instance. This is part of what's living within the contradiction is. I suppose another part I can add to this too is something called black and white versus what I call shades of gray, or shades of gray thinking. Basically, what this means is that a lot of people, a lot of politics deals with black and white thinking. Basically, oh, it's this way, it has to be this way, or it can't be this way, or it's this way and not that way. And this is rarely the case. Rarely is it ever one thing and not the other. Most of the time it's more nuanced, which is why fluid cognition is important. This is part of what working with fluid cognition is, because the reason why certain ideas and stuff become so a part of ideologies in your belief system is because of crystallized intelligence. So this is just another part of living within the contradictions of certain things here, crystallized versus fluid intelligence. So the question you might want to ask is, what is important here? How do I know which one to use? And for that one, you might have to look inside of yourself for your own inner wisdom. Asking questions like this to your mind or to yourself, and trying to figure it out, or think about it, or find it in your inner wisdom is extremely powerful. But of course, I would also point out that just because you ask that question once doesn't mean that that is going to be the answer for every single situation or every single time this thing happens that you ask that question for. So just keep asking that question. It might be a different answer the next time. So this is part of living within the contradiction. So there's more that I could talk about here, but I'll just leave it there for now, and I'll see you in the next video.